Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we bring you journeys to explore the world of modern food. Large-scale production processes and the secrets behind familiar products in everyday life. Today, we will step into one of the largest food processing plants in the United States, where hundreds of tons of sausages are produced every day, one of the most popular processed foods. Loved by millions of people around the world. In the vast United States, the food industry has always invested heavily in technology and modern machinery. Especially the sausage production industry, a product with a long history. From traditional European recipes, has been improved and developed into a closed, extremely effective industrial production process, ensuring quality, food safety and high productivity. Delicious sausages with a characteristic flavor are not simply a meat product. It is the result of a complex supply chain system, starting from the farm, to the processing plant, packaging, distribution, and finally to the consumer. Every day, hundreds of tons of meat from cows, pigs, sheep and sometimes chicken, are transported by specialized refrigerated trucks to the processing plant. The meat is quality checked right from the moment it is stored. Here, the factory's inspection team will check the freshness, cleanliness and especially carefully review veterinary hygiene standards to ensure that the input materials meet US FDA standards. The meat parts are automatically classified thanks to a laser sensor system and modern AI technology, helping to separate lean meat, fat, bones and skin accurately, quickly and minimize loss. After classification, the meat will be put into a large capacity grinding system. The giant grinding machines operate continuously 24/7, capable of processing dozens of tons of meat per hour, depending on the type of sausage to be produced. The meat will be ground to different levels of fineness. With instant sausages, the meat is often ground finely to achieve high adhesion, creating a characteristic smoothness and softness. As for grilled sausages, spicy sausages or European-style smoked sausages, the meat can be ground coarser to retain the original texture and flavor of each type of meat. Next is the step of mixing spices and auxiliary ingredients. This is the secret to creating the difference between sausage brands. Depending on the recipe, people will add spices such as black pepper, nutmeg, paprika, garlic, dried onions to the meat mixture, along with salt, sugar, stabilizers, safe preservatives and a small amount of ice to help the mixture maintain the necessary coldness. All are accurately measured by automatic electronic scales and central control software systems. Once the mixture is fully mixed, it is fed into the stuffer, one of the most important equipment in the sausage production line. The stuffer uses air pressure and mechanical force to pump the meat into the prepared sausage casings. The sausage casings can be artificial collagen casings or natural animal intestine casings, depending on the product requirements. With modern systems, the sausage stuffing speed can reach thousands of sausages per minute, and each sausage segment will be automatically twisted by the machine to the desired size. After the stuffing stage comes the heat treatment stage, the stage that determines the final quality of the sausage. Depending on the product type, sausages can be boiled, steamed, grilled, or smoked. The giant steaming chambers and ovens are fully automatically controlled by a digital programming system. Temperature and humidity are precisely controlled in each cycle, helping the sausages cook evenly from the inside out while still retaining their natural moisture, color, and flavor. In particular, with smoked sausages, people use natural wood such as oak or maple to create fragrant smoke, bringing an attractive traditional flavor. Once the sausages have been cooked, they will be quickly cooled by a specialized cold chamber system, helping the product maintain a stable structure and prolong the preservation time. At this stage, the product will be checked for quality once more. X-ray machines and image analysis cameras will detect any foreign objects or defects such as torn sausages, uneven stuffing or containing air. Unsatisfactory products will be automatically removed from the line, ensuring that only the most perfect sausages are transferred to the packaging stage after inspection. The sausages will be sent to the packaging area. Here, the automatic line will divide the sausages into portions as required. It can be packaged individually, or arranged into clusters of 5. 10 or 12 pieces according to standard weight. Vacuum packaging machines or heat shrink packaging machines operate continuously at extremely high speeds. Each minute can complete hundreds of product packages. On each package, the laser printing system will print full information such as expiration date, production date, barcode, batch number and nutritional ingredients according to the standards of the U.S. Food Management Agency. After packaging, the products will be placed in cartons and transferred to the central cold storage area. Here, the sausages will be stored in temperatures from 0 to 4 degrees Celsius before being distributed throughout the United States and exported to international markets such as Canada, Japan, Korea, Europe and Southeast Asia. From supermarkets, restaurants, to fast food stores, sausages are always one of the best-selling items because of their convenience. Rich in protein, easy to prepare and suitable for all ages. What is special about the production process in the US is that the level of hygiene and safety is always put first. Factories are designed with strict microbiological control systems. Airflow, temperature and humidity. Employees wear specialized protective clothing when working, must go through a disinfection chamber and follow the hand washing and disinfection process many times a day. Machinery and surfaces in contact with food are all made of stainless steel. Easy to clean and are regularly disinfected with standard solutions. Not only is it a modern production technology, the sausage industry in the US is also a story of sustainable agriculture. Meat from beef, pork, and lamb is taken from farms that meet organic standards or are raised under a controlled model, ensuring no antibiotics and growth hormones are used. Byproducts such as bones, fat, and skin that are not used for sausages will be recycled as animal feed, organic fertilizer, or industrial raw materials, without causing waste or affecting the environment. The entire sausage production process in modern factories in the United States is a series of synchronized, precise operations down to the second, where people and machines work closely together to create the most perfect products. From raw materials to finished products, every step is continuously monitored, helping to create absolute trust in quality, hygiene, and flavor. Ladies and gentlemen, when looking at a small sausage, few people would expect that behind it is a huge, complex, and sophisticated production system. It is the result of decades of technological innovation, serious investment, and the tireless efforts of thousands of workers, engineers, and food experts in the United States. Thanks to this production process, sausage products are not only a familiar dish for breakfast, barbecue parties or famous hot dog sandwiches, but also a testament to a developed, modern and responsible food industry. Behind the non-stop operating machines is the silent but extremely important presence of hundreds of workers, technicians, machine operators, and quality control experts. They are the ones who ensure that every detail in the entire production line is operated properly. From adjusting the temperature of the steamer, to controlling the stuffing of each sausage, or detecting even the smallest errors in the packaging process. Each person working in the factory must undergo intensive training courses on occupational safety, food quality control and equipment operation. Experienced workers can even detect errors by feel alone, such as feeling the tension of sausage casings when stuffing, or detecting strange aromas in a certain batch of products. It is the coordination between humans and machines, between professional sensors and precise technical systems, that creates uniformity and stability for millions of sausages every day. Going beyond basic automation, many factories in the US are now applying AI and machine learning technology to optimize production lines. Algorithms integrated into the control system can learn from daily production data, making micro-adjustments in stuffing speed, cooking time, seasoning amount or temperature suitable for each batch of ingredients, thereby improving productivity and minimizing errors. This is an important step forward that takes the US food processing industry to a new level, where each sausage is the result of thousands of data points that are continuously analyzed, calculated and optimized. The outstanding flexibility of modern sausage factories cannot be ignored. Depending on market demand, factories can change product formulas within just a few hours, From pure beef sausages, low-fat chicken sausages for dieters, to spicy Mexican sausages, German-style smoked sausages, or vegetarian sausages made from vegetable protein for vegans, all can be produced on the same line. Just by adjusting the formula, ingredients and production program, this helps food companies in the US easily reach many different customer groups, meeting the increasingly diverse tastes of consumers. In addition, many factories also produce sausages according to the specific requirements of restaurants, fast food brands, or large supermarket chains, with exclusive packaging and formulas. Every year, hundreds of millions of sausages are produced exclusively for famous fast food brands. From McDonald's, Burger King, to Subway or Costco, talking about sausages is talking about an indispensable part of American culinary culture. From baseball stadiums, weekend barbecue parties, to street festivals, the image of a golden, fragrant grilled sausage, served with bread, ketchup and mustard has become a familiar symbol, full of connection between people. Not only in the US, sausages are also a popular dish in hundreds of countries around the world. From Europe, Asia to Africa, with countless attractive variations. With the rapid development of the food processing industry, sausages are no longer just a fast, convenient product. They are gradually becoming a strategic item in the frozen food and food export industry. The United States is currently one of the largest sausage producing and exporting countries in the world, competing directly with other food powers such as Germany, Spain, Poland and China. Many American brands have achieved great success in the international market thanks to their stable quality, modern technology and the ability to customize to regional tastes. In addition, the development of the sausage industry also plays a role in promoting American agriculture. From large-scale livestock farms to small cooperatives, millions of people depend on providing raw materials for food factories. The close connection between farmers, businesses and supermarket chains creates a sustainable economic cycle, where every link has its own role and develops together. And it is impossible not to mention the environmental factor, which is of particular concern to sausage processing factories in the United States. In order to minimize waste and polluting emissions, many companies have invested in circulating wastewater treatment technologies, using solar energy and bioenergy from organic byproducts to operate the factory. Some places even use biodegradable sausage casings to replace traditional plastic packaging. This not only helps protect the environment but also contributes to building a friendly, socially responsible brand image. Ladies and gentlemen, a sausage seems simple but is the result of a huge, meticulous and modern process chain. From farm to factory, from people to machines, from classic recipes to modern AI technology, all converge to create a product that is strongly industrial, but still retains a familiar and close taste. It is the combination of technology, science, culture and love for food, which has brought the American sausage industry to the top position in the world. Thank you for continuing to accompany us on this journey to explore behind the scenes of sausage production in the United States. If you found this video helpful, be sure to leave a comment below, hit the like button, and share it with more people. And of course, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our next exciting journey, where we'll continue to take you to the world's largest factories, farms, and food production facilities. If you want me to compile the entire thing into a full text file, or add voiceovers, subtitles, or segments to your video, I can help you continue. And when it comes to the modern industrial food supply chain in the United States, it is impossible not to mention the poultry farming and processing industry. With two familiar representatives, chickens and ducks, animals that are not only associated with the daily meals of millions of Americans, but are also the main source of protein exported around the world. Across the states from Arkansas, Georgia to Iowa and North Carolina,
nothing to sneeze at. Oh, I've told you, oh,
Known as the industrial chicken capital, thousands of poultry farms are operated on a large scale and with strict technical standards. Unlike small traditional farms, chicken and duck farms in the US are managed as real biological factories. The barn system is controlled by high technology, ensuring that temperature, humidity, light, food and water are always precisely controlled every hour. Industrial chickens are often raised in batches of hundreds of thousands, and within just 40 to 50 days. They will reach the ideal weight of 2 to 3 kilograms, ready to be put on the processing line. Ducks are also raised in a similar model, with meat duck breeds carefully selected to ensure the quality of the meat is soft, sweet and nutritious. Chicken and duck feed is not ordinary grains, but is processed according to a scientific formula, including corn, soybeans, minerals and vitamins, helping them grow quickly. Have fewer diseases, and have standard meat quality. Automatic feed systems will distribute food and clean water at fixed times every day. In addition, each barn is equipped with sensors to monitor the body temperature, breathing rate and eating behavior of the animals when detecting abnormal signs. The system will automatically notify the operation center for timely intervention once the chickens and ducks reach the standard weight. The harvesting process is carried out extremely quickly and methodically. From catching the poultry, transporting to the processing plant, to slaughtering, plucking, cleaning, and cutting the meat, all are almost completely automated. Modern slaughtering machines can process tens of thousands of birds per hour while still ensuring humaneness, using rapid electric anesthesia technology before slaughtering, minimizing pain for the animals. Next is the processing process. Each piece of meat is classified by an automatic scanner. Divided into many uses: chicken breast, chicken thigh, wing, neck, leg. The meat is put into the seasoning line, fried or grilled, then vacuum packed and frozen at a very low temperature. This whole process only takes a few hours, thanks to the robot system and high-speed conveyor belt. Chicken and duck products processed in the US are very diverse, from crispy fried chicken for fast food. Grilled chicken breast for dieters, to premium smoked duck meat exported to Europe and Asia. Some factories also process special products such as crispy fried chicken skin, French-style fatty duck liver, or Asian-style lemongrass and chili chicken to serve immigrant communities. Most importantly, each product must undergo an extremely strict inspection process before leaving the factory. Experts will check the microbiological content, bacterial contamination level, freshness and meat structure, ensuring the product is absolutely safe before reaching consumers. Modern factories in the US can produce millions of servings of chicken and duck each week, serving both domestic and international markets. Not only is the food industry, poultry farming and processing in the US also play an extremely important role in rural development, job creation and agricultural export. With a smart operating system, Farmers only need a few employees to manage a farm of tens of thousands of chickens. Many small farmers have become long-term partners of large food corporations such as Tyson Foods, Perdue Farms or Pilgrim's Pride, thereby completely changing their income and life. In the future, the poultry industry in the US will continue to apply new technologies such as wearable biosensors for poultry, AI to analyze animal behavior, and even robots to pick eggs and monitor growth automatically, opening a completely new era of high-tech agriculture. And from these advances, consumers around the world can rest assured to enjoy delicious, nutritious and safe chicken and duck meat, born from the intelligence, science and dedication of the most modern food industry on the planet. Not only stopping at raising chickens for meat, the poultry industry in the United States also develops a parallel field of great economic value. Industrial egg production. With hundreds of millions of eggs harvested every day, the process of raising egg-laying hens in the US has reached a level of almost absolute automation, where humans only need to monitor the system and let machines do the rest. At large-scale laying hen farms, each barn can contain tens of thousands of hens, all of which are carefully selected breeds to ensure regular laying ability, long life and the best egg quality. Each chicken has a unique identification code. And is monitored at each stage of growth through a modern sensor system. These sensors can measure heart rate, body temperature, eating habits and even predict when the hen is about to lay eggs, thereby helping to optimize productivity. Layer hen houses are often designed according to the multi-tier cage system model, a multi-tier system with automatic walkways. Where chickens can move freely, eat and rest. Every time a hen lays an egg, the egg will gently roll down the groove and be automatically transported by a conveyor belt to the centralized egg collection area. Each large farm can harvest more than 1 million eggs per day, without the need for hundreds of workers as before. Immediately after being collected, the eggs will enter the inspection line using a high-tech scanning system. Each egg will be X-rayed to detect any cracks on the shell. Or signs of abnormalities inside. Qualified eggs will be classified by weight, color and cleanliness, then sent to the automatic washing, drying and packaging area at egg processing plants. A portion of the output will be consumed directly, that is, eggs in shell, packaged in blister packs of 6, 12 or 30 and shipped to supermarkets and retail stores. A large portion will be put into the egg white yolk separation process, used to produce liquid eggs, egg powder, or frozen sterilized eggs, serving restaurants, confectionery companies, fast food chains or international export. All stages, from shell separation, heat sterilization, to mixing, freezing and bottling, are carried out by a closed robot system and stainless steel line. Processed liquid eggs can be stored in a cold environment for up to 4 months. While dry egg powder has a shelf life of up to 12 months, convenient for long-distance transportation and diverse processing. In addition, substandard eggs are not wasted. They will be transferred to the production line of high-end animal feed, natural cosmetics or raw materials for organic fertilizer processing. Eggshells are finely ground into calcium powder, which can be added to animal feed or used in the pharmaceutical industry. In the egg industry, the US is also pioneering the application of AI and blockchain to track the entire life cycle of eggs, from when the hen starts laying until the egg appears on the supermarket shelf. All information is stored on the cloud computing system, making it easy for consumers to trace the origin with just a simple QR code scan. Thanks to the synchronous development of technology, from the barn to the factory, poultry eggs in the US are not only reasonably priced, but also ensure food hygiene and safety, high nutritional value and freshness. And more importantly, this is an industry that has contributed to solving the problem of food security, while bringing stable income to millions of farmers and workers across the US states.